Hi there, let's see all the new features of 2021. Adobe has released just recently at the Max conference their brand new Illustrator. Normally it's supposed to be updated automatically. You can always check it at your Creative Cloud. You can go to this small icon over here. I'm not sure where it'll be on your computer or if you're using a Mac. And you can see here if you're up to date with all your installed programs. Otherwise, you can always go over here and under Updates, you can choose to check for updates or update all if there's any available ones. But like I said, I don't think you'll need to do that because normally it gets updated automatically with your Creative Cloud. So the very first new feature we have here is to unlock or lock objects very easily. So say we've got this object here. Then instead of, we used to lock with Control Command 2 or Object Lock, or otherwise from the Layers panel you can lock it there. Now to unlock, we can just right click and choose here Unlock, and you can see the object that it will unlock, and then you can get it there quicker than unlocking from object or from the layers panel. There is also another new option under Edit, Preferences, or in a Mac will be under Illustrator, Preferences, and in Selection and Anchor Display, you've got here this new option, Select and Unlock Objects on Canvas. Once you check that, I'm just locking the object, then you'll be able to select objects even though it's locked. So as you can see, this object is locked. I can't move it or change it, but I could select it. And I'm not sure if you can see it there. You have the small lock icon. If you press on it, it will unlock it. What I found very convenient about it is that sometimes you select like lots of objects, holding down Shift, you select them, and then you want to do any change and suddenly realize, hey, this object is actually locked, and then select it, and then you have to choose all those objects all over again. Now, while you still chose everything, because it's selectable even though it's locked, you just unlock it, and then this is selected as well as all these other selected objects. The next option is to recolor artwork. So that recolor was there, but they added a few new options. I won't go through the whole thing now because I hope to make a separate video on this soon. But they have a few cool options here, like this color theme picker. So here we know you can choose from these libraries. Here you can choose how many colors this artwork will have. And then there's this very cool tool, the color theme picker. You can choose from any other picture or any other color set or anything. You can just choose it. As you can see, when I hover over it, gets like sort of selected. Then you press on it once and it takes all those colors onto this other element. It does sometimes a very good job of it. If you're not too happy with the job, the results, it's totally random, so you can randomize it once over with this icon over there. You can click it however many times and you can wait to the cool effect that you're looking for. And then of course you can use these and move them all together, so recolor. Also here in the bottom you can choose which color will be like a main color and which one will be secondary, so you can just drag them over there if I don't want that. Leave it out. And all of that stuff, you can mess around with all this there. Also here you can do the intensity of the saturation or the brightness, and here you have more options. Can choose from there. We'll go over all of this at another time, I hope, so we don't have to worry about that right now. So the next option is to snap to glyphs. That's a very cool new option under the character panel. If you don't see it, go to type and choose character over there. Then you have some new options underneath there. If you don't have those, you can go to here and choose show snap to glyph options. You can actually check all of these, and what it actually does is it snaps any glyph which you have to the writing. So say we've got a small GIF here and we want to align it with the text. So now you'll see there are these new smart guides. You just have to make sure under view that your snap to glyph is on and that the smart guides are on, because this is essentially a smart guide. It's a new kind of smart guide. As you can see, this helps us to snap to any of these glyphs. You can see this green line there, either to the bottom one or to the top, to anywhere you want along the text. So that's quite cool. Also under the line panel, if you don't have it, go to Windows Align. Then you have here another option which was available also before, so it's not a new one. You just have to make sure that under these options, align to glyph bound here is checked. Then you can select them both, and this time when you align it, say to the bottom of the text, so it won't go to the bottom of the text box, it will go to the bottom of the text. So it like recognizes where the text is. As you can see, the text box actually is there, but it goes to the top of the text level, so that's cool. Also, say we've got here any glyphs, so as you can see, once again it like aligns it, but you can also right click and choose snap to glyph, so you can actually snap it there, and to release it you can right click and choose release. Also, if we choose the last option here, so this is just to also align it to the diagonal line, like for the letters Y or X or those kind of letters. There's also another last option here, that's for anchor points. So if you have that checked, then when you go on your direct selection tool, you'll actually be able to see the anchor points even though this text is live text. And you can't actually change it because it's still live, but the cool thing is that you could add here any element you want and connect it to this text, so to speak. It's not really connecting it, but just it connects to this anchor point. I'm just doing here really any random stuff. So you've got this like crown thing. It really is not connected. You can change the color, you can do anything, but just it helps you to align and to start an object. Also, when you start creating an object, then also you see these like green alignments which help you to align it according to where the text ends or starts, or the same level of the text, as you can see there. And the same thing with the pen tool or any of the tools. Once you come close within the range of the letters, you can see that it aligns either to the X or to the top or the caps, all these values over there. Another cool thing, from today onwards we'll be able to get very exact and precise values for the text size. So till now we used to use this basic main text value, but now we have a new option under these options here in the character panel, and you can choose the show font height options. That will bring you more options over here. What this does is it chooses either this M thing. We have here a few heights. You can choose from the cap height, X height, all these heights. These are different heights according to the capital letter or according to the basic text, or all these. This is like an average, I think. You can choose any of those, and then you can get some very exact values. So if you're making any box, let's say, then you know, let's just make this slightly bigger, 90. Then you can make a logo and give it a height of 90. So once I do 90, it's actually in millimeters, so you can just write PT, that'll convert it to points. Then this will be the exact height of this L, as you can see there. If you want to do it according to the X height, you can choose the X height, and you can get any height there you want. Let's make that 80. You get the idea. Then you make this on the height here, 80 points, and that will be the exact size of the letters. So it's very useful and good if you're making any logos or anything. Then you can get it exactly the height of these letters. So that's a very cool and new feature. And also, if you choose under type, area type options, you can choose here the first baseline, if it will go according to the top or the bottom or the cap height, any of these options there. You can choose also how to align the text, if to the center of this object. So sorry, you have to just choose here top, bottom, any of these options here, or justify along the whole text box. You can also choose this option auto size, which will actually allow you to carry on typing without any problem of overwritten text, because this will just keep on extending the text box as much as you need it. And another option is saving to a cloud document. It's not a new feature, but they've added some cool stuff. So you can go to file and save. Then you'll either get this cloud document, or you can choose on your computer, or otherwise you can choose from here, save to cloud document. Then you'll be able to say call it So once you save it to a cloud document, we are able to see the small icon there of a cloud. That means it's like saved to your cloud, and then it will save automatically every like few minutes. You can set it how you want. The cool thing is you can see exactly all the different versions that you saved it. So say you do a changer, let's say to recolor this artwork, and then a save, Control Command S. You can go then to File and choose from here version history. You'll be able to see all the history versions of that document. So you can see that's how it was before, and then after that it was like that. This gets deleted after 30 days, so you can save it. If you want a certain version to be saved, you can click on that and then call it a name. That'll save it. What's very cool about it is you can access it from any computer or any of your device, either in your office or on other devices like your iPad or any of that sort. You can change the other stuff from there, so that's makes it a lot easier and quicker. And the last and final option is on your iPad. You have lots of options. Unfortunately, I don't have an iPad, so I can't really show you that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you gained anything, please give a like and subscribe. Also, if you know of any other new features and stuff, please let me know in the comments below. And feel free to share anything you want in the comments below. Questions, ideas, tips, or just anything you want to add or comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.